Very.
Just come here, go to 1, didn't work, go to 3, right? So 3. Okay, got it? So this part coming up. Always hooking. Hooking on the elbow. Always getting on the elbow. Like we went from the 1, come right into 3. And a lot of times we're going to go like this. We're going to control it. Okay? But this can be done a lot of different ways. Okay? Okay, when I first started doing this, I said, which way should I go? It doesn't matter. There's a lot in every direction. Just make sure you're clear with it, okay? Make the wrist go the way it's not supposed to go. It's supposed to hurt. But hurt enough to control, not pain. You don't have to go to the hospital. There was not an accident, so let's be very careful. Stay engaged, okay? Stay engaged. Just some more. Between the base knuckles and the middle knuckles, here, that's where we're going to grab. The grab's going to happen with the middle finger and the thumb, okay? Like this. Grab like this in between the middle base knuckles, and grab like a knot on the rope, okay? Get real used to that, okay? Now, ring finger, pinky finger, just take that up around. See how it kind of tucks the pinky in, or the index finger, depending on which side you're on. It's going to tuck those in there, get that knot on the rope, and then the index finger is loose. It comes in and listens. You're going to hear something today. You ever hear that word much? Listening. Listening. It means to use all of your senses to sense the force that's coming into you. The sense of the direction, the intensity, and their intention. Right? You'll be able to listen to their intention. Okay? Their intention might be playful. You have to make that distinction. You want to play, you want to hurt them. And you know how it is sometimes they think it's fun to come up behind you. Okay? So we don't want to come around and hurt someone. Right? We want to come around and have fun first. And if it looks like trouble, then maybe. Okay? Grab a hold of these things. Number 1.
Alright, all seminar participants, welcome to the 2018 Arnold Classic Martial Arts Festival. If I can have all seminar participants meeting me over here in ring 9.
Grab the person next to you. Pressure across the hands, so diagonal across the hand, like this. Pressure on the hands. Rather than just try to snatch it out of the air. The grab's there, but in general, the grab is going to be like this. Okay? So, out to seize, like this. So we grab ourselves, get that knot on the rope, tuck it in, finger loose. When this one bears down, it has substance, right? Other than that, it's listening. It's loose, and if I grab her, I got her. She has something coming. Listen to the intention. When the movement comes, I can feel it relative to this. Okay? This wants to find the line of force. Generally, the line of force is going to be right straight down from it. Okay? And it's going to go one way or the other. So we're listening with this finger. The whole body listening. The concept of listening is central to this idea. Okay? Qinna. Qinna means to seize and to break. Okay? Now, the nice thing about it is you can usually control somebody without having to hurt them. Long-term hurt them. It's going to hurt right now. Okay? So, again, stretching it. So we normally talk about moving from the center. Our power is generated from the center. We call it dantian. The dantian is 3 fingers below your navel, 1/3 to 1/2 the way inside. Depending on how much you worked on it, is how powerful it is. My teacher just goes, when I started studying with him, I went, so it's something that's developed. And how's it developed? by understanding. Understanding the center. When you go to someone, when you grab someone, you don't grab their hand. You grab their center. This. Okay? That's what they're going to react with. That's what you are going to listen with. Not this. Right? This. A new concept for something. But it's our life. The past 40 years I've studied martial arts. That's been my life. To understand the center, come out from it, go to yours with mine. Okay? This concept of listening grows. It's very easy to listen when you touch somebody. You're close. It's more difficult to listen with distance, but you can still listen. You can see, you can hear, you can smell, all your senses. Every sense has an internal sense, and hopefully we gather what that is. And right now, the sense of listening, we would call feeling. Right? But we don't want to feel this as much as we want to feel this. But that's the central concept. Okay? Other than that, it's the grab. Okay? This is number one. Number one lock is here. Again, between the base knuckles and the middle knuckles. Grab it like a knot on a rope. Turn it. Turn it. If you're doing it on yourself, you turn away from yourself. So I'm doing it on him, I turn away from myself. When I do it on me, I turn away from myself also. Same practice. Okay? So same practice. What happens when I turn it? See his elbow go up? So all I have to do is keep his elbow from going up. Okay? So that's going to give me number one lock. Looks like this. Okay? Number two lock. Number two lock, come back this way. The hand starts perpendicular to his hand and then comes almost close. So this one's going to turn in toward me, okay, like this. So when I come back, I'm going to go back and pull this under so that the joint comes out this way, okay? When I pull it under, now I'm going to turn it in this, rotate this way. Okay, again, elbow, lens support. Push this almost every time we lock the wrist. This joint, this is called the lao bone, major point in your palm. Straight down from the middle finger, straight across from what we call the tiger's mouth, right there. Both of them, right? One going toward the other. So this is me, it's all together. This with them, it's all together. This one finding each other, right? Finding each other. Okay? I don't want to use my muscles to do it. I'm going to use this. The folding of the chest and what we call the quad. This joint here, called the quad. That's where the power is generated. The dantian opens and closes by virtue of this and this. Okay? Make sure the spine never does that. So it's the chest folding, the quad folding, not the spine. The spine has to stay straight. The spine is what grounds us, is what digs deep into the ground to keep us a good root. Okay? So again, number one, grab a person next to you or someone you're comfortable with. Number one, concept of patting out. To pat out means, hey, you got it, it's effective, stop. Right? Tap out. Orientation. At the next level, it would make a difference. I want to kind of be right there. Kind of a square corner. To this. Straight flat. Point in. I don't want to be out here too much. Okay? I want to be here where I can apply power. Out here, it's hard to apply the power. Plus,
Karate?
It's hard to maintain. Okay? So, number one lock. Stay on a partner. Number one lock. Go grab it. Facilitate. Okay? Here. Hold on. Okay? Now, if they go down submit enough, I can come on back and do some something else, right? Now, if they tense up, the natural thing is for them to tense up. And you want to learn. That's the number one thing you don't want to do. What do you want to do? Okay? Now, what you want to do is relax. Relax. So the most important thing is that when you come into a situation, if you tense up, a lot of the secret stuff goes up. You want to relax. Okay? Orient yourself. Away from himself. Away from yourself. Good question. Yes, yes. Good question. The lock, every single time. Number one lock is going away from yourself. Away from yourself. The hand turning out away from yourself. If you're used to center work, I'm going to do it in terms of that, right? Center to the hand. Okay? Chest buckle. Sink it to the ground. Relax. Turn away from myself because I don't want to go up. Relax. Okay? And then, now, after you have it, after you seize, you have the lock. Seize, you have the lock. I don't feel like you can get loose, or if you can bash me right in the head. Just go ahead and do it. I'd rather not have it. Now I'm here. I have it. Okay? Now I'm going to bear down. I'm going to take it to the back. I'm trying to bring it. You see chicken bone? You're practicing your legs. Go like that. Slide off of the other part. That's what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing. Okay? Try to pop this out of it. The mind, the listening, becomes general. It gets refined to right in here. Right in here. Okay? Now, do it now. Right. Right. Come over. Get in there. The more you have control of it, the more powerful. All the locking with that's how the dantian is. You can be very familiar with it. It's where the power comes from. It's where what they call leading into emptiness. That's how that happens. But the dantian disappears. Okay? So use the dantian to lock. So number 2 lock. Number 2 lock. Now, so the lock coming here is nice and gentle. Again, you're trying to get in between the knuckles, right? But it's coming back to not right a little higher on the hand because you want it to move over top. Once it gets over top, the ring finger and the pinky finger come up, like this. So that when I get it over top, I can start to move up. Okay? Now I've got to get this elbow in order to control. Now, not always. Sometimes this might be here. Like this, right? Same idea. Now, I'm back here, here. Any of it works from any angle. Okay, as long as you get there. You're going to have to get to the elbow. The elbow together. Okay? So, number 2 lock. Now, roll over. Now, all right? So number 2 lock. Try it. Try it. Just come here, go to 1, it didn't work, go to 3, right? So 3. Okay, got it? So this part coming up. Always hooking. Hooking on the elbow. Always getting on the elbow.
No, that's good.
Okay?
That's good.
So we've got the back of the hand for number 1 hooks down. The palm of the hand for number 2 goes back. And the back of the hand for number 3 usually going up. You can go a lot of different directions. Normally, understand they're going up. So now you have to control the elbow, bring it down. So again, usually that elbow is going to go, right? So I can't get much out of it. I come here. Get folded the joint, right? Okay? So this is the straightforward, basic wrist lock.
Back of the hand here.
I think you want to straighten them for us. Straighten it out and then come across the elbow. So turn your body. Yeah, and then go across.
Like we went from the 1, come right into 3. And a lot of times we're going to go like this. We're going to control it. Okay? But this can be done a lot of different ways. Right? And almost always want to get that elbow. Now I just want to show you the locks and then we'll go through some scenarios, okay? So do those on each other. Make sure you can get them. And then it's much more effective. It's totally an arm bar. These are standard locks. Next what we're going to do is when somebody grabs me. Okay? So if somebody grabs me,
What you do?
I grab you.
Excuse me, I was going to say I want to take this the opposite way then. Like that.
Remember when we did this? First line of defense. He has me. I break the line. I'm listening. The force is coming here. Pretty common sense, right? Coming here. I break it here. Come across here. So I've already neutralized. It's going out that way now. And I want to do it very gently because if I do it vigorously, he's going to pull away. I don't want him to pull away. I tell you, once you know Qinna, you love it when people grab you. Because who has who? It's the one that knows what they're doing. And the one that relaxes. That's who's in good shape, right? So he has me, right? I come here, neutralize. But I don't want him to get away, so I grab him. I get him. I tuck my thumb here, come across, come down. Okay? Now, we'll talk about neutralizing. This is nasty. This is a right on right. Okay? And a lot of times you're going to get grabbed this way. If he grabs me higher on the arm, it doesn't matter. It still works. Okay? He can grab me here, doesn't matter. It's still breaking, still getting out, and go with something else. The locks are always there. 1, 2, 3, right on down the line. Always another lock. Okay? Now, right hand, my right hand. I grab him. Get my hand. Don't let me go. Nice. Now, fold. Okay, fold. Yeah. Good. We'll cross it. Now, bear down. You got it. Now, bear down. You got it. That's good. Good. All right. So this is when they grab you right on right. Okay. It's common sense. Like I said, you don't want to have to think about it. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I already went. I didn't want to think about it, so I already went. I went the wrong way. It doesn't matter. Here I am. Here's the trouble. Right there. That's the trouble. That's okay. I get away. Right? And when I get away, I can pull this around. The next lock is always there. It's always there. So don't fret. Just get ready to go right on down the line. Okay? So, Try it. Right on right. Grab around the wrist. Okay? So. Yeah. You got it. Nice. Very nice. You got a nice angle.
Otherwise, as soon as you grab basically it's like
Try to pull away, Evan. When they try to pull away, here, he's got me. He's got me. I got him. He knows something happened. He's going to pull away. What do I do? I go with him. Thank you. He helps me. He helps me get it. Okay. Let's discuss listening for a second. What do you do when you listen? Okay, now you're here. You feel them. Feel their center. You know their intention. What do? Follow. Follow. Always follow. In Tai Chi fights, you're never aggressive. You only aggress after the third one. That's one. Listen. It's called ting. Chinese called ting. Listening. The ability to use all your senses to sense this person and their center. Are they grounded? You know. Yes or no. Do they have intention? You know. Yes or no. If the intention's bad, you're going to have to do something. Right? Number two, when you listen long enough, it's called tone. You understand. Right? You listen, and then you understand. Once you get fairly decent at this, you understand real quick. Where's the direction of it? The line of force, the direction, the intensity, and then that fourth level is high level. What's their intention? You can tell, right? And then also in all that, you can tell how good they are. You know how much trouble you're in, right? Or not, right? So, listening. I can't say enough about listening. So, once you listen, once you understand, still not ready to do anything, then neutralize. Hua, Jing. Ting, Jing, listen. Tong, Jing, you understand. Hua, Jing, you neutralize. Now you're ready to do anything you want to do, right? How do you neutralize? Move perpendicular to the force. So when you listen, when you understand, you know the direction of the force. When you neutralize, you move perpendicular to it. Okay? Not along the strength of it. Right? Here comes the force, right? I don't want to work like this, right? I want to work like this. It's very easy, right? When we have a hold of them, I don't want to work against their strength. I want to work against their weakness, right? Weakness perpendicular. Work perpendicular to the movement. We get it in Tai Chi by making circles. So if he comes, this circle is perpendicular. Spiral, and I can keep it going. And if I keep it going, it's going to hurt more and more and more. Right? And I just grab it again and just keep it going. Just keep going like this. In the form, most of the Tai Chi form have something look like this. It's called strike 3 times, but it's the separate name. It's not really striking. Right? So come. Huh? Here. We get the elbow, get the shoulder, doesn't matter. I would get the joint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of the forms are here. 1, 2, 3. It's just manipulating the joints. Every joint. The wrist and the ankle, same idea. Elbow, knee, same idea. You see those big arm bar, leg bar that they do in the MMA a lot? Yeah? Super effective. It's just like an elbow lock. Okay. Go back to number 1. More than anything, I'll make sure you get number 1. Number 1 lock. Apply the number 1 lock again. Both of you.
Number one.
Okay. Little detail. Little detail. I get it down here. The way that you manipulate it has to be consistent. I turn it. The elbow comes up. I come down, go down on the elbow. I'm still turning it. And as I turn it so far, I start to pull on it. I start to pull it toward my other hand. I want these to come together. Every single lock, that one, this one, I want these to come together, right? And the breaking of the joint is what will happen in order to make that happen, okay? So if there's intensity, I'm going to get a pat out, right? So I'm going to get a pat out. I'm going to pat you out. Okay? But just keep going. And as you go toward the other, they all, this slough going toward this slough going like this every time. Okay? And I'm going to keep trying to get it there. And then on the way, I keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Okay? Does everybody have number one okay? Use it all the time, man. All the time. Now, here you go. Yeah, perfect. Overthinking. Big person against little person. Little person against big person. Okay? The big strong guys, man. Big strong guys got fingers this big around. Yeah, fingers like this, right? What are you going to do with that? I can't get my hands are small for a man, right? I can't even get my hands around there. Right?
Just grab one of them.
You just one finger's fine. One finger does the trick. Two fingers, a little more control, because the one snap off pretty easy, right? So she wants to get me. Go ahead, just grab two of them. Grab two. Now do the same thing. Same thing. This is still loose. This is still loose. Same principles. She's just grabbing two fingers. No, just stay loose. Stay loose. All right. Now crank on. Come on, hurt me. No, okay, it's pulling down that way. See, she's pulling down this way. She got pulled back this way toward the other hand. Yeah. Oh, come on. Put it on. Come on.
Get it, Relena.
Start pull this way. Go this way. Toward the other hand. Right. Now, make it in the joint. Yes. Good. Excellent. So you got two fingers. You're coming here like this. That's almost too small for me. You can come right on up like this. And when you just get a couple of fingers, this is real effective. Super effective. And you can control them like crazy, right? I want you to sit down over there. You're going to make them sit down over there, right? Okay? It's okay. All right. Now, I just want to make sure everybody has number one lock. I want you to use number one lock all the time. Use it all the time. Someone comes, doesn't matter. Hey, there's the punch. There you go. There it is. Right? Now, if he does the wrong thing, right, he's going to do the wrong thing, he's going to stiffen up. I can't get it. He's stiffened up. He's stronger than me. I can't get it. Huh? What's he doing? He's going the opposite. It's there. Come right back to the elbow. He's giving you the elbow. There's always an opportunity. When they tense up, especially if they're strong, go with it. Again, never resist. Only follow. You want to allow their force to go where they want it to go at all times. At all times. Sounds contrary sometimes to fighting, but it's the way that we fight. Always allow the force to go where it wants to go, and then manipulate it. How? How do you manipulate it? Perpendicular. Perpendicular. It's come this way, you go that way. Okay? Or spiral around it. Always. Okay? That's called neutralization. Wow. Wow. Once you've neutralized, you can do anything you want. Then your taekwondo comes out. Right? Your kicks are, bring that axe kick right down on top of it. You know, whatever you want, right? Just neutralize. You've allowed it to go where it wanted to go. and so you have the upper hand every time. Now, the force comes. So I'm going to sense the force. I got a big fist here. He's a small man. It's hard to get the fist. Big man, much harder. I might have to go past it, right? I'm going to joint lock here. I know this, right? So I've just, because the force is coming, I allow the force to go where it wants to go, and then I work perpendicular to it, right? So I come on down to the elbow. So you always go to the elbow next. It's fine, especially if they resist you. He resists. See, he resists, right? Don't let me bend this. Well, he didn't resist the right place, right? So I got it. Resist here. Right. And so this comes naturally. If he resists this lock, he gives me this lock. Every time, automatically take my word for it. It's always there. That's 1, 2, 3. Here's 1. There's the 2. Right? Here's 3. Right here. Come back to the same lock. Okay? So the locks are always there. Just be comfortable. Go to the next one. Remember, when they resist, don't try to get that lock. Right? Because that wouldn't be according to the principles. Now, everybody comfortable getting number 1 lock? Now we're going to learn how to neutralize. So if somebody locks you, you should know how to get out of it. Anybody have a good lock? Hurt me now. I'm going to stand between those joints. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah. Okay, big guy. No. Doing it here. Not there. Yeah. Okay? He's getting me pretty good. Okay? Now, come here. Look. Get him. Okay? And get him. Then he'll lock me again. I listen, right? Go. I go with it. So where he wants to go, I go where he wants to go. Right? He's trying to pull me down toward here, so I just tuck my hand down toward there, and I go. Right? This is a Tai Chi called the dragon. And the dragon. Okay? You lock me. Oh, that's different. Change it. Oh, okay, change it up. Go ahead, change it up. Doesn't matter. That's this one. I neutralize here. Because the energy goes a little different place. The most important thing is just follow it. So whatever he gives me, I take. Right? I take it out. Now, this is different. Yeah, this is a third difference. So this one comes right here. You see his chin? Pow! Boom. 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 You can't stop it. Okay? Now stop it. Stop it. I've come across here. See that one? Okay, they're always there. Always just neutralize. So all I gotta do is come normal lock. Come here, dragon. Okay? Okay, so everybody try. You got me there. So just take the hand, tuck it toward your armpit. Tuck it toward your armpit. Make sure you don't raise the shoulder and sink down. Right, very good. Watch hers. That's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, turn around this way. Turn around this way. Turn around this way. Good. Excellent. Neutralization. Do it with the center. Got it. Jerry said that's one of the self-drilling exercises. Yes, it is. So neutralize the dragon. This is where you try to elbow you there. Come around like this. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is called cow. Martial arts cow means shoulder stroke. Hit him with your shoulder. So we're learning to neutralize the little blocks. Try the one over. Try the one over. Just not trying to come, not just coming up too high. You want to try to relax and bring the shoulder, bring the elbow over. Okay? And on the way up, get the chin on the way up. Right? Right there. Now, I've already got another block. So you're going to hit me in the back of the head, right? I don't think so. Okay? Sit down. Go, yeah. Don't ever turn your back. Okay, here's what happens, Steve. When he turns his back to you, grab his chin like this. Steve just made a great point. Never turn your back on them. Never turn your back on them. This angle right here is what we call the death angle. Right here. This is where we want to be. Right here. Right? All kind of stuff happens. Spine, kidneys, cervical, in the ears. Okay, now, to neutralize. Yeah. Oh, here's okay.
There's another husky. There's another
I just say the principle that makes fighting safe in Tai Chi is to follow. So anytime somebody brings a force, anytime somebody brings a force, then welcome the force. You have to welcome this outside force. You might take a little punch here and there, but you're not going to take the full punch, right? You're going to welcome it, it hits you. Right? But the whole while when you're turning, you're doing anything, you're listening. Listening. You just find time to listen. Find the time to listen and don't understand. You take a little time to understand. And the way we're going to do that is by just turning, but by stepping. So when the force comes, right, the force comes, I'm listening, I'm listening, I'm listening, I'm listening, I'm listening, I'm listening. Ah! Right? One way, back the other. One way, back the other. But I never try to focus from going where it wants to go. That's the key. Let this go where it wants to go. My time, listen, 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 listen. Okay? So, step, you can rotate the body, bagua. There's a whole system in Chinese martial arts called bagua. It's all about turning, right? So you just turning. You see them like that, right? Huge circles, just like butterflies flying, right? Just smooth. So, the thing is, when the punch comes, let it go. Maybe I'll have it there. Always gonna have something, right? Let it go where it wants to go. So now, maybe he's up. Bigger, stronger. Evan. Evan coming, he put his hands on it, doesn't matter. He's gonna choke me. Right, he's gonna choke me out. Right? Right? So now, I gotta take this one, and let's see how it goes. The force is coming around like this on me. So I go with that. Let's go Kong. You guys are understand Kong. means two forces. 1, 2. I go with the strong. Always. And if he loses this, he's probably going to go right on down the arms and try to get something else, right? Okay. So he coming here. I just same idea. Here. This side feels a little stronger. I go with the stronger one. I might need to bring both hands to create some movement, right? And all I want is to break this loose. Okay? And then I come with my lock. You're going to hit me with his left hand. You hit me with your left hand. Huh? Okay? You have to have intensity in the joint, and then that takes away the power from the other side. Okay? So then it's not dangerous. What would be dangerous if you got halfway into it and then you didn't get something. Okay? But usually that happens because he went away. Okay? So usually when you lock him, you really don't want him to go away. So again, he comes here. He's a really strong, right? Really has me. Here's the strong one. I come to it, right? I try to get under here, break it loose, and then come and help it. You do something with your left. Okay? So you got to get on it. You got to get there. You okay? Sorry.
Trying to do something.
You're just getting right back to that principle that the joint is going the way it's not supposed to go. Okay? So keep in mind that this joint locks every place. Once again, okay? Lock. Hit. Right here. I can't tell which one's stronger. He's got a hold of my clothes. Doesn't matter. He still has a hold of it. Right? I come one way, go to the other. All right? If you're not sure, can't get the lock, one way to the other. One way to the other. Okay? Doesn't matter. I like go in, come back out. Okay? Take the joint. This all still, it looks different. If my hand on the thumb on the back of the hand, it's the same lock. It's the same one. Okay? Now, let's talk about that for a second. The heart meridian run down through here. Little knuckle here. The heart meridian run both sides of it. Come down through here like this. Acupuncture meridian. Run right here. Do it to yourself. Don't do it to your partner. Hook inside there. Hook down in there. Hook in there. When you poke, when you grab eagle claw, Chinese system called eagle claw is what's known for grabbing. Eagle claw says never grab like this. You don't grab like this. You grab like this.
May we have your attention, please? The following seminars are going on as we speak. Kyokushin Karate, Shien Mike Monaco.
So, here.
Staff, Hanshi Deborah Dimitrich. Wushu, Master Sengao. Judo, GM Scott Schwab. And Taiji Pushan, Sifu Jeff Radcliff. Please enjoy our current seminars. Thank you.
Tight. He's stronger than me. I probably can't get loose, right?
I know, I feel like
it's terrible. Okay, boom. Terrible. Then just take it out. Right into another. So now, neutralize. Neutralize. This is when it's too strong. I can't neutralize. I'm not that strong, right? You got some big guys, these guys at the Arnold, man, they will crush you. You only have so much time. You're gonna break your ribs, right? Right there, you gotta react quick. And it's gotta be with a knuckle, and just in that general area, right? If you're not, you can take the if you're good at you gotta be good at this. Huh? Come on, Evan, grab. Okay, you can't. See? It's terrible, okay? So that's just a little trick, okay? It's to soften them so you can do what you got to do, right? So sometimes they get a hold of you, you don't have anything to do. Now you have something you can do. They got a hold of me, oh, they're too strong. Or just barrier. Remember, we don't press like this, we press like this. Right in there. No, right in here. You do me. No. Straight in. Use your nail. Yeah, that's it. Bury it. Come on. Right in the middle of it. Right there. Bury it. Bury it. Come on, girl. Here, we're down. Relax. Bury it. Aha! That's like a needle. Felt like a needle because you know that she got the nail there. right? It's very effective. So keep that in your itinerary, right? You got that, you can pull it out anytime, right? So that's to soften it up. Again, go back to number one lock. Number one lock. Do the number one lock. Is it coming out? Good, good. Yeah, good. Get that body right behind you. Okay, now we're going to go number one twice. Number one twice. This is going to make it so they can't get out. Now they know how to neutralize. Now we're going to do it so they can't. Okay? So now, I'll lock him. 1, 2. All right? Put the elbow in this joint right here. Bring this hand over top, like this. Take it and pull it down this way, right? Again, that weird grab again, right? Just open my hand and start going up, right? Start going up. Here's like this. Always can bring it over. You see there? I already have the lock. Okay. Pat out. I already have the lock. I bring it down. I want to put his face to the ground. I already have the lock. Okay? It's always there. Always. That's one thing I learned early on. No matter what you do, there's always a lock. Already. Again, I don't want to let it go. Okay? It's always there. It's always, number one lock is almost always there. Okay? So don't worry about what side you're on or anything like that. Just start manipulating the joint. And then you'll find out, okay, I grab him. One on your left. Open your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
He lost his opportunity. There's opportunity. There's opportunity. Lost opportunity. Opportunity. You gotta grab my hand. Don't let me go. Now. Go. Good. Nice. Dragon. Reverse. Okay? So always a neutralization too. Now, he's gonna put the big lock on. 1, 2. Now, okay, easy. Just because I'm a big point. Who knows the small universe? You thought it's just a meditation technique, didn't you? It's not just a meditation technique. Come down the front, because that's where the force wants to go. Always go with the force. Where's the force going? That way, toward my elbow. I go down to my elbow. Let's come down the front of the small universe. Not come up the back. Good. Right? You can get out of that nasty. But you gotta use the small universe. But it can be used physically. And it's used in dire situations like that. Okay? Now, I want to introduce something that will take you to the next level of Qinna. It's called wrapping. Wrapping. Okay?
Chris.
So if Chris comes at me with the hand, I get the hand, somehow I get the hand. If I move in, it's dangerous, right? This is called inner gate, this is called outer gate. Outer gate safe, inner gate dangerous, okay? Now, I'm gonna come to inner gate, but I'm only gonna be there for a second, all right? I'm just gonna step through, okay? Oh. Nice lock. Okay? So I'm wrapping. Now, the reason I'm wrapping is because I'm coming around the elbow here like this. Okay? Wrap it up. This is a pretty typical joint lock, right? But the idea of wrapping, it can come as simple as this, right? Here. I just wrapping around the arm. That's all you're doing. And that's what gets you to the next level of just manipulating. At first, I don't think it's important because if you get too involved, it can be dangerous. So you want to go with what we have right in front of us, and that's get the joint, get the wrist. And if they tense up and go against you, then go to the elbow. Okay. So this time, we want to try to get the wrist lock, and they tense up. Tense lock. I'm going to let you get that lock. So you got to take it and go back. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's try that. Go from one to the elbow. From one lock to the elbow. So I lock him, he's strong, he says I'm not going to let you lock. Straight right. He's got strong, he's not going to let you lock. Right? So in this moment, I go here, it's there, because that's the direction he's going. Now I have it, once I get back here, then I can get back to the number one lock again. Okay? I can now get the lock again out here. Because he's got things he can be doing over there. Namely, throwing me over his back. There's all kinds of things he can really do if I don't make him submit fully. Okay? So once I get here, I've got to do something else. And if that just means one, that's fine. Just take one. But it's really an elbow lock, and I'll put his face onto the ground, right? So I go down, right? And then I can talk to him. I can't talk to him. Or you can't talk to somebody if he's got somebody else ready to kick your butt, right? Somebody else out here going to kick your head off, right? So sometimes you don't have time to. You gotta break it. Yeah. Yeah. I go here. Fold it over. When you get used to this, it comes right out. Yep, you got it. Now, tuck it right up under your elbow. Or shoulder. Shoulder. Right. Now, take that. Get this. Yeah. Fold it over. Fold it over. Yes. Yeah. Hard and soft. Right and left, up and down, right? So, right hand grab tight, left hand slip. Slipping like crazy, right? Right hand come up over top, twist inside of my left. Left hand slipping. Come over like that. Inside. Same motion, right? Soft is a misnomer. It's soft, it's loose, but it's yin. Yin is the root into the ground. Yin is the stump of a tree. Yin, when it's used properly, is the fulcrum for a lever. That's the yin part. Yin is supposed to be soft, it's not always soft. Okay? So the yin part of the softness is the mechanism. So here we go again. Right hand grabs, left hand slips. Go to the left. Now, left hand grabs, right hand slips. Over to the other side, that side.
Is that your van? Yes, to get it rolled out. Yeah, say it's yeah.
Now,
Can't be kept in here.
use your center.
Okay, thank you. 5 minutes.
Put your weight over this. Yes. Bearing down like that, okay? Yeah.
This way, I know if it's a legitimate, I put all my promotions and give the people, I put this on there. That way, if somebody ever brings a certificate,
And what I want to do is I want to feel the Don 10 do the lock. I want to feel the Don 10 manipulate the stick. That's all. Just the center. Just your center.
I've been using this.
Just by turning that ball, it is my buddy calls this Budweiser baby. Right? This ball, use this thing, right? Boom. 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 Turn that ball. Turn the ball. And as you This is going to blow you away a little bit, but you don't move the hips. You don't turn the hips. It's the inside. This turn looks like this. Inside turn. Soft is a misnomer. It's soft. It's loose, but it's yin. Yin is the root into the ground. Yin is the stump of a tree. Yin, when it's used properly, is the fulcrum for a level. That's the yin part. Yin is supposed to be soft, not always soft. Okay? So the yin part of the softness is a mechanism. So here we go again. Right hand grabs, left hand slips. Go to the left. Now, left hand grabs, right hand slips.
It's my name in old calligraphy.
Over to the other side, inside.
Is that your van? Yes, they can roll it out. Yeah, say it's gotta be outside.
Yeah. Now,
Can't be kept in here.
use your center right now.
Okay, thank you. 5 minutes.
Put your weight over this. Yes. Bearing down like that, okay? Yeah.
This way, I know if it's a legitimate, if I put all my promotions that they give to people, I put this on there. That way, if somebody ever brings a certificate,
And what I want to do with this is I want to feel the Dan Tien do the lock. I want to feel the Dan Tien manipulate the stick. That's all. Just the center. Just your center.
I've been using this.
Just by turning that ball, it is my buddy calls this Budweiser baby. Right? This ball. Use this thing. Right? Boom. 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 Turn that ball. Turn the ball. And as you, this is going to blow you away a little bit, but you don't move the hips. You don't turn the hips. It's the inside. This turn looks like this. Inside turn. Grab with the right, go to the left. Transfer the weight left. All the way left. Right? At least 80-90%. Then come back to the right.
Even though I got their name, it could be wrong.
Bearing your physical, structural connection into the ground through relaxation. Good, yes. Now, this is what I want to get to this one. Come out to the end. Doesn't matter if you have a rolling head tight or not. Come out to the end. Right comes up. Over. Down in my center line. Back to the right. Right comes up, over, toward my center line, down, and back to the right. This is the key, right there. Let it touch. Touch here. Okay? Now, we start again. Up, over, down to the right. Down. Shoot it back. Dan Tien, your center is the center of your chi. It's called a Taiji Bang, right? Put the money in the bank. Here, shoot it back. Back. Here. Now, shoot back. Neutralizing inside the body. Just in the front, go back. Front and back. So, neutralize. Box me. Now, be strong. Like this, right? Like this. There. Pull it down, come here. Shoot it back. Shoot it back. Shoot it back. Move the Dan Tien from the front to the back. This Dan Tien can be all over. Right? Move it to the back. Neutralize. chi to the back. Right, right. Now you're here. Move the chi to the back. Move your legs inside. Here. Put them there. One back. Huh? Feel it come there? Yeah. Just like that. Neutralizing. This is the leading into emptiness I was talking about. You create a void, you give them the void, and then you empty it. Right? Then I have a void of nothing. So, now you give me number one lock. Put it on me. The only reason I say this is because good. Very good. Very good. Right? It just neutralizes it out, right? It just feels like it went away. Okay? So this is this idea of leading into emptiness. What is it? It's moving the dante from the front to the back. Why? Because when he locked me, I gave him my dantian. I gave him this because I know I can control him at all times, and no one else can control mine. If I have control of mine, no one else can control that. Period. Okay, so here. Feel effective? Okay? We're going to just try it real quick. Now, here's where it comes from. And here, it's here, and then pull the dantian back. This comes with it. Like this going to the small of your back. Like that. And roll it over. So we're just learning to neutralize. That's all. Neutralize. But this will neutralize quickly. All the other ones are right. Like this. Come around like that. Okay. Here, cheetah back, neutralize. Now, this is another bomb. This is the old school bomb, 400 years old, right? This idea of a bomb shaped like this, right? From a bent bomb. It's from my teacher. My teacher's Grandmaster Chen Qing passed away in September 2015. Keeper of Laojia, the original Tai Chi, right? We teach a Laojia, the original form. This is a training tool from Laojia, right? First move of this form, and that's all I'm going to teach you. It's just the first one. I get you like this, I hold it, I try to let go. I tell you, it's going to fall to the right. Okay, I don't know which way it's going to fall. I try to listen, teach you listen. So the first thing this teaches is how to listen. Listen. I try to let go, Right? You got to name where's it going to go first. Okay? Sensitivity. Sensitivity to the listening. I listen all day long. If I don't hear, it's not going to do me any good, right? So the first thing that this teaches is sensitivity. Let go, let go, let go, let go. One other. We're going to take the second lock. We're going to use this. And this goes like this. Like this. So we have three forces. 1, 2, 3. This one acting up, this one acting down, this one folding over. Okay? This will teach that lock. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, drop the box. Number 2 lock. Number 2 lock. Now instead of going here to the elbow, wrap around the elbow like this. Okay? Like this. Yeah. Okay. Now, it does a hapkido. They do all kind of this stuff.
Right here in there.
Okay, grab your partner. Start the number 2 lock. Come under. Right? Put your elbow joint here, right on. Put his elbow right in your elbow joint. And you're going to wrap around behind it a little bit. And then listen, hook over. Hook over. So I have 3 forces. 1, 2, 3. This is how we teach people to deal with 3 forces. Now, what's the rule with a force that you're subject? That's if you have 2. If you have 1, what's the rule? Just go with it. If there's 2, you go with the front stronger. If there's 3, what do you think you do? Go with the strongest. Go with the strongest. It's hard to tell, so it's a little more difficult, right? But it's kind of common sense. Because you try one, it's this one. Just give you a hint, it's this one. Yeah. What do you got to do? You got to make sure you go where it's going. This is going down, so he went down. Okay? Now this is stronger. It's coming up. You gotta go with the alright? Now, this time it's gonna be this one. This one coming strong. Now I'm letting him know which one it is, right? So I let him know which one it is, which way you're gonna go. I go. And I have to go. Because I'm applying a force in that direction. So I have to go. Or change my mind on what I'm doing. Okay? So how do you handle force?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Session seminars will end in about 10 minutes.
I think that's what's scary when you
Yeah. Someone locks me, she locks me, and any lock. If I tilt my body, I'm dead. Dead. It's done. Fight's over. I've got to keep my body vertical. I've got to keep my verticalness. Why? Why? That's where my power is. When this tilts, I lose my root. That's why we don't twist our hips. When you twist your hips, you lose your root. Okay? Keep the body vertical. So when we react to it, we react here with the dantian to here. Don't react like this. Right? This is how you get it. You're in trouble. This is what we want. But if they're really good, you're never going to get it. Right? So I lock her. She should never go out vertical. Alright? Rather, don't manipulate my lock. I'm going to go with my force. But if I tilt like this, I can't go with her force. I've gone with their force to my detriment. But if I take this, I keep it vertical, and I go with their force, it goes into the ground. Trust me on that. It'll take a while to realize it, but it goes right into the ground. And I can manipulate it. I can reel it like a rod and reel. I can reel it in. Right here, spit it back out. Use it all. Right? So, main point. Keep this thing like this all the time. Never tilt it. Never go left and right. Move the body. Move the hips. Move the step. Step. Right? If anybody does throwing, you know that's what you want. So you can throw them around. Right? So I made that point. Go back to number 2 lock.
Seminars commencing at 2:15.
So I listen, which one's strong? It's this one. I go back with it, huh? Come here, go with it. He wants to go there, I go there, huh? Oh. Always, right? Again, now do it differently. Instead of having the force here, or you eat whatever you want, right? So it's so simple, right? Let's play the low game. Okay, always going to wrap into something else. Play the low game. This unfolds, no problem. All right, go with the force. So learn number 1 lock. Number 2 lock, hopefully they're common sense, you have them the rest of your life. Just try to work them, make them better. Try to use the center to make them work. Make sure you don't tilt, ever. Sink. So here, I tilted, I can adjust it by sinking, right? And then it makes you strong, good root. Relax, go with it. Follow the force. Listen. Listen. My teacher, John Shui Xin, he says, golden. Listen. Golden. His earrings gold, right? It's golden, but you listen. And he says, more specifically, listen in the Dantian. If I understand, there's a principle in Tai Chi means harmony. 3 kinds of harmony. Number 1, with yourself. That might be important. Number 2, with other people. And number 3, in nature. That's a high level, right? But why in myself is so important, because in her, in him, in you, yours is just like mine, and it follows the same principles. So if I understand mine first, I know yours. So we ting, listen there. Tongue will come. Just keep listening. Practice listening. And when you do it in yourself, it's here. And what you want to listen for is the whole structure. I call it coat rack, grounding cage, but the whole body is sitting on the ground. And every time we relax, it substantiates. So every inhale gives you energy. Every exhale gives you root by relaxing. All right? Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Anybody wants, I've got a card. Just ask before I get it to you.